Well, there's been a substantial change in the way the building is used. There's a huge volume of people now coming through the door, and there's just the nature and the kind of atmosphere has changed completely. On a Saturday or Sunday, it's pretty much a conveyor belt between film screenings, the cafe and the bar is thriving, but kind of further, the further impact is quite substantial as well, where people maybe from further afield will not only come and watch a film, but they'll spend elsewhere in the town. So there's a wider economic benefit as well. Within the extension, we've got obviously the new cinema screens. The largest is 119 seats, the smallest 65, so two kind of comfortable cinemas. We also have new offices for staff where we're all under one roof, a new box office. We've got a shop selling different work from artists from Wales and beyond. We've also got a wet room, a space for workshops for adults and children, and we've got a new or an additional meeting room as well.
The Cei Llechi project is the area of land behind me here, which is commonly known as the island site, which is owned by the Harbour Trust, which really became fairly derelict. We received some money a few years ago to safeguard the site, but we obviously needed to do something at the site. It was an embarrassment to the Harbour Trust, and it certainly was an embarrassment to the town, being very close to the castle, a World Heritage Site, and our building, which was a Grade 2 listed building. And so we proceeded to try and fund a development there, and we've been successful with the Heritage Lottery for receiving grant money, and we hope to have 19 units there for small, medium-sized businesses and 3 holiday lets. The main problems on the site is that when you've paid for all the buildings, the buildings aren't actually worth the money you've actually invested in them, which is something called the conservation deficit. So it's a difficult site to work on, and as you can see behind, the workers are there at the moment, and everything is on programme at the moment. Well, Gwynedd had a strategy to work through the town. They started at Victoria Dock, that area. They've also done work on the square. And this was seen as the third priority. As I said, we're trying to create a destination here, and the existing site was not fit for purpose. And so, with a bit of luck, when the units are full, it'll become a vibrant area. We'll be creating a little promenade on the river side of the development, and we hope to bring some more life there, and it'll be somewhere where somebody can spend a little bit more time. Our hope, of course, in general, is that more people can visit. It's seen as a destination a must-visit by the Welsh Government, and this is part of it. But we also want to make the people of the area to be proud of the area as well. I mean, it was a rundown, and we hope that it'll improve the area in general, and it'll give a better feeling for the community. We have involved the local community. A number of arts groups have set up and used the previous Galeri site, and we hope. Traditionally, this was an area where there were slate merchants, and so. And of course the site of the old Brunswick works, doing heavy work with engineering, etc. We hope to bring this creative people in, and we've through Galeri we've been discussing with these, and I genuinely hope that some of these may be interested in taking some of these small units. But we certainly, the foundry will be made up, and we hope with equipment, and we hope that will certainly bring a lot of young people to bring some vibrant ideas.
So having this grant, we have been able to have a far more ambitious project with the station building, which is really what the project deserves. to draw in more people to Caernarfon. We have first-class facilities here now. For example, we have the changing places toilet, which is a toilet for people with multiple disabilities. There are also new ticket facilities and the shop and the coffee shop, which will attract people to the station, not only for the trains, but to come and enjoy a cup of tea and the view. We expect that we can grow the number of people that use the station. Currently, about 100,000 people approximately pass through the station, use the station annually. The intention is to, slowly over the coming years, to increase that initially to 125,000 and growing from that. This will not only help the business, but it will also help the area around the Slate Quay here, which is currently being developed. There's several opportunities here for the local community. Initially, of course, in employment. All the staff that we are employing here are local people. Most of them Welsh speakers have been appointed here. There's also opportunities for the community to use the space, the event space here, in the evenings or when trains are not running. We also, the cafe in itself will draw people here for the view and to take a bit of time for themselves, a bit of leisure. Also, that this will be sort of help to grow the Slate Quay area with the added attraction of the station and other developments that are going on.